All spring and summer, I practiced with my bow, training for archery season. I hunted every day as long as I could, waiting for a nice buck to step out. And sure enough, on November 5th, 5 o'clock in the afternoon, the giant did just that, giving me an opportunity, and I took the shot.
Alright, well it's the morning of November 5th. It's a calm, crisp, 28 degrees outside. High of 40 today. It's a Friday, but thankfully I got off for a teacher in service. So my dad's taking me out and we're hoping to catch some buck around this ridge line. Haven't really hunted it before, but I got high hopes. First thing I'm going to do though, I'm going to take a shower to kill all this scent. Then I pack up my lunch and I'm all good to go. Alright, we got backpack, a couple extra snacks here. Pop-Tart, Nutty Buddy, and fruit snacks. Because I am an extremely healthy person, some apples, and a second thing of apples in case my dad tries to steal my apples. Cannot forget the camera. Throughout the day, we had a few deer passing by. Nothing crazy, but at 9:15 I'd heard a couple turkeys fly down, so I just tried clucking my mouth, seeing if I couldn't get them in, because turkey season's open this time of year. Sure enough, they came in, not all the way, but to 45 yards. Throughout the whole day, we had squirrels running all over the place, but these two chased each other around a tree, which I thought was hilarious, and then they came and they ran right underneath my climber. A couple hours after the squirrels left, this little buck came in and he bedded down behind me for about 45 minutes. Then he stood up and he came walking down the trail at 12 yards. And he was going all smooth and just on low alert, and then all of a sudden, boom, kicks on to high alert. And he starts looking at something up back behind me. I take a glance and I can't see what it is, but I can hear something's coming. This little buck went back to just kind of nibbling and moseying on down the trail, but I heard something come crunching over the ridge. So I look back and boom, I see him. So at this point I am freaking out. I'm trying to stay as quiet as I can and not fall out of the tree, but I've just shot the biggest buck I've ever had an opportunity on. So what I did was I waited an hour in the tree and I climbed down, went over, and I looked for blood. Now, I was not very confident in my shot. When I had originally shot, he ducked a bit and the shot felt high, so I thought I shot over his back. I was actually pretty confident that I had missed him. But at the same time, all those nerves and stuff, I was still excited to get down there and take a look. So I wait an hour, I jack down out of the tree, I go over and I look for my arrow. I can't find the arrow, I'm looking around maybe in like a 10-yard area from where I shot him. I'm like, alright, I guess I did shoot over him and maybe the arrow kept on going down the hill. So I go back up and I put on my climber. I decide I'm going to walk out basically the same way that the buck ran, but in doing so I'm just going to look wherever I see like his tracks where he kicked up the leaves, and I'm just going to look for little bits of blood or something as I'm going. because I am confident that I missed, but it's worth a try. So sure enough, I put on my pack, I get walking, and I get maybe like 15 yards down the trail, and bang, I find first blood. So here's the first spot I found, and then blood, more blood, more blood, more blood, more blood. Alright, well the sun set a little bit ago. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna really slowly and quietly creep out here. And as I said before, I am going extremely wide around this. I'm gonna take my time, because the last thing I want to do is bump this buck. He could be dead at like 60 yards from where I hit him, just bleeding out. And if I bump him, I'm up on a ridge right now. He can go forever. So I'm gonna take my time. I'm gonna really slowly walk out here. It's been an hour and a half since I shot him. So after I got back into the house, what I did was I waited until midnight, which was 7 hours from when I had first shot him, and we went back out there and got on the first blood. We tracked him for 400 yards in a straight line downhill towards water, and the blood went from great to terrible. It just, as we went, it just got smaller and smaller until we were on like pin hairs. So at this point, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. We've been out tracking all night, and we figure, all right, we're gonna call it, and we're gonna come in with a dog the next day. So on Saturday, we have a tracking dog come in, and the dog looks around but doesn't have much luck. And because it was a hunting day on Saturday, we didn't want to disturb other people by doing like grid searches, so he backed out again. And then on Sunday, there were 7 of us, and we all got online and just pushed out like huge sections of woods. We really did give it our best try. We searched for 3 full days for this buck. We had tracking dogs, a bunch of buddies over. We tried our best to find this buck, and I'm just kind of destroyed that I didn't get him, you know, because I practiced for hours this summer, like over and over and over, practicing and rehearsing just for when this big buck steps out, or any big buck, and it didn't go down the way I like it to. But every bow hunter understands how I feel right now. I'm all torn up about this. I've lost sleep. The only thing left to do now is get back out there and get after it. This buck could still be alive, and I could see him again, or I could see another shooter buck. But if you guys are interested in seeing me hunt this archery season or rifle, or hit the like, comment, and subscribe. Stick around, because that kind of content's on its way.